Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm cooking 5 cozy winter dinners, and every single one of them is under $10. These are easy, comforting, budget-friendly meals perfect for RV life, busy weeknights, or anytime you're trying to stretch those groceries a little further. Let's get right into the first recipe. For our chicken and dumplings, these are the ingredients you're going to need. And the first thing we're going to do is add to our pot the broth, the cream of chicken soup, and the frozen veggies. And then we'll bring that to a simmer. I like to do it around 190 to 200 on my skillet. I'm going to go ahead and cut up my biscuits. I actually decided that there was way too many, so the rest of them I just popped in the oven and cooked as regular biscuit pieces. Now we're going to add our cooked chicken and our biscuit pieces, and then we'll cover it and cook for 10 to 12 minutes until the dumplings are fluffy. So while I have this time, I just want to let you know I used a piece of a chicken breast that I had left over from another meal, and I just cooked that as regular cooked chicken, and that's what I used. Now, if you're purchasing it at the store, there are 2 options. You can use canned chicken, which is the more economical, or you can get a rotisserie. Sometimes you'll catch those on sale. So whichever is the best price for you. As always, in the description box below, there is a link that'll take you to my blog. I'll have all the ingredients and directions listed there. Now we're just going to season. It says salt and pepper and poultry seasoning. I just use the Kinder's blend, but you can use whatever you have in your pantry. Coming up are the finished plates. This had a fantastic flavor, I will say, and I hope you give this one a try. Hi ladies, this is Weston, and he's going to start dinner tonight for us. We're having beef stroganoff. Weston, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, what you going to do first?
I'm gonna put the meat in the pan.
All right. Well done. And what's next?
And then hold the handle and squish it with this.
There you go. Go ahead and do that, and then I'll turn the heat on after. I'm going to move the camera over here so they can see a close-up of what you're doing. Oh, fine job there. Let's turn this down. There we go. You want to say hey to any of your friends?
Hey, everybody.
There you go.
Remember to like and subscribe.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And let's give Weston a big thumbs up. All right, that's perfect. Now we need to turn the skillet on. So I want you to turn it to 300, which hit the medium button. And now push this till you get to 300. And now hit the start button. There it goes. Well done. High five. All right, well, Weston's grandma got home, so he headed back. So I'm on my own now. I drained the grease. We're going to put in our noodles, our broth, and our cream of mushroom soup. We'll get that all mixed, and then we're going to simmer that until the noodles are tender, which took about 10 to 15 minutes. Now our noodles are done. We're going to add in our sour cream. We're going to add some pepper, stir everything together, and just let it cook until it thickens up a bit, and then it's ready to serve. Here are our finished plates, and it had a fantastic flavor. I hope you try this one too. For our sausage tortellini soup, the first thing we're going to do is cook the sausage. I did wipe out the little bit of grease that it made, and now we're adding the broth, the diced tomatoes, and the frozen tortellini. We're going to let this simmer until the tortellini softens. It took mine about 10 to 15 minutes. Now that's softened, we're going to stir in the 1 cup of heavy cream. You could also use half and half, whatever you have on hand. We'll mix this in, let this cook and simmer for a couple of minutes, and then it's ready to serve. Here are our finished plates, and it was really, really good. Big Daddy's not a fan of soup, but he enjoyed this one. For our chili mac, the first thing we're going to do is break up the ground beef and get that cooked and drained. We're now going to add the rest of the ingredients, which is our macaroni. I weighed that out to 8 ounces, our chili beans, diced tomatoes, and it's supposed to be chili seasoning, and then 2 cups of water. However, I grabbed taco seasoning. Mistake, but it was still good. And then we cover this and simmer it for 12 to 15 minutes until the pasta is cooked. You can serve this with cheese if you have that on hand. Now, this was based at $6.89 using ground turkey. I happen to have hamburger in the fridge, so I wanted to use that up. So I made some Jiffy, and you could do that too. It's only 50 cents. So it was delicious. Hope you give it a try. The potato and corn chowder couldn't have come on a better day. I was not feeling well today. I have one of those, I'm going to sit on the couch with a blanket sort of days. So I made this. First of all, you just dice your potatoes and boil them for about 10 minutes or until they're soft. I've drained the potatoes and I left a half cup of water to put back in there. We're going to now add our cream corn, our frozen corn, diced onion, which is optional, and last but not least, the milk. Now it did call for half and half, or 2 cups of milk. It didn't actually say which kind. I had a little bit of half and half and a little bit of heavy cream, so I did 1 cup of each. So whatever you have on hand, it always works out well. We're going to give this a stir, get everything combined, and then bring it up to a good simmer. Now that it's simmering, I'm going to mix 1 tablespoon of flour with some water, get that all combined, and put that in the soup, and that way it thickens. And then I'm going to put a tab of butter in there and some salt and pepper. Well, actually, I use the Kinders, which is salt, pepper, and garlic, but you use whatever you have on hand. Give it a stir, and then it's all ready. I'll show you my finished bowls coming up. And this was awesome. And I have leftovers for lunch today, which I'm looking forward to. Thanks so much for cooking with me. If you enjoyed these winter dinners under $10, give the video a thumbs up and let me know in the comments which one you'll try first. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss next Monday's recipes. Stay cozy, stay warm, and I'll see you in the next one.